Here we go, back at it again with the part 2.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach.
I really love this factor. It's so, so interesting.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we get wet and wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. I'm hit. I lost control. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Where'd it go? It'd be right behind me. There he is.
Missile launched. Four remaining.
100.
Oops.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Eject.
This can't be so easy. It's on hard after all.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
In gun range.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Gotta get out of
Shows
the
no sign
cloud.
of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat. Missile incoming. Evade. Break.
Missile.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution. Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert.
Of course. Sorry.
Just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing
Uh.
ready this whole time.
Kind of reminds me of an aircraft from a different Ace Combat game.
Break! Now!
Just waiting for mission command.
Let's take out a few of these.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
They get really annoying.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
All
You
aircraft
say
will
that.
change again.
Yes.
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Where's the Arsenal bird at? Right there. Holy crap.
Fox 3.
Gotta dodge.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
This must be the really hard part.
Situation.
Stubborn bastards. Take them all down. Column 3, Fox 2, sick 'em. Column 2, missile, evade.
Evading!
Column 3, column 2's hit. Status report. Shit, column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Enemy's too fast, I can't keep up.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
That doesn't look good.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft stay alert.
Breaking!
Yeah, I figured. That didn't look good at all.
Skeleton 2 lost. Skeleton Squadron is down. Too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
This last kill, though. It's not a kill,
Save your
but
chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
aw man.
Column 2 is hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Mission updated?
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to
Take
fly.
down these ones
Back
first.
Won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and call your
Oh, nice. Up and
Copy that. Returning home.
close and personal.
Going for the loner. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Should have known that wasn't.
I'm glued to this one.
Mage 2, locking.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show 'em any mercy.
Oh, they're coming after me. How? That's great.
UAV spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine.
I don't like the numbers.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
Gonna miss.
Just talk to me.
I'm
Yes.
against MSU-30. Wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me through.
I actually don't know how to prevent that.
Fighting and run.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
I'm 10 meters.
3,000 miles? Is that miles per hour or kilometers? By the way, that's outrageously quick.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Target is in range of guns.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Get your asses out. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Yeah, I need to get rid of this one.
Mage 2, missile away. Mage 2.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I think that's unrealistic. 3,000?
Status
Oh,
report.
I'm looking at my altitude. 2,000.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2! Support! Somebody! Support!
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Great. Come on.
Mage 2, Fox 3.
Finally.
Target destruction confirmed. Mage 2, missile launch. All UAVs have been splashed.
Nice. Finally got it.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
15 minutes? Oh, wow. Yeah, that reminds me of yeah, that reminds me of one of the previous games.
We have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway's clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing.
Where's a runway all the way over? Why am I approaching from that?
Mage 2, lower speed.
Oh,
3,000 to runway. Mage 2, bank right. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high. 1,500 to runway. Nicely done, Mage 2.
Oh, that's nice.
Stand by for further orders.
I like
Get ready
that.
for your next sortie.
Oh, you can skip it. Cool. I'll go ahead and play the next mission for you guys.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatakura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
How's that? Okay.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Was there not some patrol guy that can see a jet fly
H2, you're icing up.
across all this?
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Nobody on a single patrol boat or anything can't see a jet like this hit. What is... I need to look this up. The speed? Miles per hour or
Trigger, you got 2
kilometers?
directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Oh no, oh no. Lost concentration. Seriously, man.
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, we got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Mage 2, target down.
That's gonna miss.
Fox
Oh,
2.
hit.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Wait, can I fly through this?
Half of the SAM sites are down. Target is down.
Okay, that's a bridge.
All SAM sites down.
How much
There are
damage
still
should I
AA
take?
guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
Oh, 10%. That's not
Sorry
bad.
about the wait. Cavalry's here. Gollum Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. All anti-air guns destroyed.
Oh, I'm gonna send this many people to rescue the president? Really?
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey.
Q-99s?
Stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Okay, well, I need a...
Missile closing, evade!
Lock, it's chow time. Enemy on your tail.
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Oh my god, I love the soundtrack.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
So you can experience turbulence while playing this game. I like that. Makes it feel a little bit more real.
3 remaining.
This UAV. Oh, right there.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
There's more.
We found an Norwegian Transformer. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. 1 remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Couldn't pick a better name, really? That's what I'm saying.
H2, Box 2. All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe.
Can we get some backup in here? Like, this is the former president. Seriously.
5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Star warning. Star warning.
Roger. Sending transport. Orders are to follow.
Star warning.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fight.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Star warning.
Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order.
Enemy UAV
The
down.
White House. I need the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of
Star
ours.
warning. Star warning.
Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Star warning. Star warning.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Enemy drone is no more.
Babel.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit restored. Rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Running away.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson,
Star
respond.
warning.
Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Star warning.
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Mage 2,
Stall
locked.
warning. Stall warning.
Thanks for the help, Trigger. Glad you're here.
Why is he turned
Mother Goose 1
around?
is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Stall
Why
warning.
is he turned around?
Was in control.
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Yeah, get out of here.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
Oh my god, there's so much to
UAVs
cover
are
now.
approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Stall warning.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Stall warning. Stall warning.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
You're obsessed with that transport.
Wow. This is actually unavoidable. There's
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him. Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived. Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Is it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
too bad I couldn't prevent it. Thing is,
The
even
operation
if
to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
the thing is that even no matter what you do, he dies. So there's that. And I'm gonna end it there. Provide the next part tomorrow. And good night.